Groww has given growth for the investors per se, as the listing has happened as the premium, and I have with me Mr. Ishaan, the co-founder of the company. First of all, congratulations for the listing. Now, the next question is, what is next for the shareholders?
First of all, thank you so much. This is a very special day for us. I think a lot of our customers would have become our shareholders. I think that's also a lot of exciting part, and we are very happy that it opened on a positive note, and hopefully it will close also at a positive note, and people will end up making money. And according to us, this is again just one day, but we think from a long-term perspective, we want to keep on compounding, we want to keep on adding more and more customers, more and more products, and keep on investing in technology and branding, and build something which is like timeless in some ways. And that's the end goal for us.
Definitely, now that you have also mentioned that it is day one, but investors will be waiting for the days to come now. So what is your strategy here and roadmap?
So I think from our perspective, we haven't yet done Q2 results as well. So first thing we have to get out with our Q2 results. And I think after that, we'll be able to kind of talk more about what we're going to do in the future as well. But in general, our focus is always same, keep on adding more customers, because we think still India is super underpenetrated from a customer perspective. When we started, there were just 50 lakh customers who were in capital markets. Today there are roughly 5 crores, but still 5 crore is a much smaller number compared to our population. I think we can help in penetrating the country. We today are in 98% of India's PIN codes, and we can further extend that as well.
You mentioned about the numbers. Now, as far as this addition is concerned, scalability is concerned, how prepared you are for that? Suppose more investors are coming, what are the preparations you have made for that?
So from a capacity perspective, we have built a significantly large capacity. Last year, during election time frame, we saw a downtime as well. And post that, we actually invested heavily in building extra capacity, not only just to kind of solve for those incidents, but also to solve for our growth. So today we operate at like 20-25% of the capacity compared to market, where we can easily go 3x, 4x from here as well.
Definitely. Now, when we discuss about the company, one of the talking points, especially for the peers who has listed on the exchanges, one question is repeatedly asked: valuations. Even your valuations, many of the stakeholders would have questioned. Now the listing is done, how do you answer that?
So I think valuation, according to us, is been always fair. It's always in the investor's hand who decides that valuation. The way we look at it is, we've been a high growth company delivering one of the highest profitability as well. And at the same time, there is a lot of opportunity left in the market, and we will keep on growing. I think it's all about how much certainty that investors are putting into some of the growth path that we have, and based on that, people are valuing us. So if you look at future, we are very certain that what will happen in a year or two, but what will happen 10 years down the line, it's very difficult to say, but we still are very confident that we will keep on growing faster than the market.
You mentioned Q2 numbers is still awaited, and I'll not get into that, but profitability is something which everybody will be watching out for. You have given that in FY25. In FY26, is it a safe assumption that the run rate will continue at least?
Yeah, definitely. I think our profitability in Q1 also was very good. And similarly, except I think FY24, when there was a negative PAT because of the one-off, because of our merger with our US entity. Beyond that, we've been very profitable from day one actually. So we've been very conservative in kind of spending money, and that has helped in delivering very high leverage. Second part is our growth that comes, every revenue that we generate, most of it goes into the bottom line, because there is no variable cost attached to our business, and most of our costs are like fixed in nature.
So I want to understand from you, which are the levers of growth you see from here?
So some of them are already playing really well. One of them is margin trade funding, which we launched like almost 12 months back now, and has already started delivering 3 to 4% of our revenue, and it will keep on expanding. We are still at a 1-1.5% of the overall market, and our fair share is more closer to like 12-13%. So we see that it can go easily 10x from here. And the second piece, commodities, we launched last month, and that is also delivering really well. And we think that will also start delivering some part of the revenue in the coming quarters. Third piece, wealth, where we acquired Fisdom, which has already, again, when we consolidate that business, 3 to 4% of the revenue will start coming from that business. And we expect that business to grow much faster compared to our overall business.
One last thing before I let you go. Now, derivatives is something which has been much talked about. There have been statements. We also understand that there might be a consultation paper which will be issued by the regulator. How much you are dependent as far as business is concerned, and what is your preparations for the regulatory changes if at all it happens?
So our business has been significantly more resilient compared to the competitors. So if you look at our Q1 numbers, that has impact of the last regulation that came in, and our revenue dipped only by 10% because our ex-derivatives revenue was growing much faster, which helped. And I think going forward it will help even further, because last year there were multiple regulations that came in, not only related to derivatives, but there was another regulation which was true to label, which also impacted our revenue. So excluding that, we were actually not even negative. So we feel that in going forward, our rest of the business will take care significant part of the dip, if any, comes on the derivatives business.
All right, with this, once again, congratulations for the listing and all the very best for the vision ahead.
Thank you so much.